Okay, so I wasn't going to vlog today. On days, excuse me, when I work long shifts like today, I worked 8 to 6. I don't usually vlog, I just come home and relax, eat dinner, and shower and go to bed. Um, Something in my eye. Not crying. Just something. Oh my gosh, something in my eye. Of course. Right when I go to vlog. Oh, okay. So, there we go. So, I just usually come home after work when I work like 10-hour days or so. I come home and I just relax and go to bed. Well, this is a hard one to make. The reason I'm going to make this vlog is because I've been pretty honest, completely honest, with all my vlogs so far. I've vlogged the good and the bad. So I figured today shouldn't be any different because today was a really hard day for me. And it's hard to talk about because there's this like strange feeling that people get whenever they know that you have, like, I don't want to call it a mental illness, but it is. It's, poor mental health. When it's weird, people find it weird to talk about, like it's taboo. So I almost didn't want to talk about it, but I think that I should talk about it. For a while now, for all of my adult life, and pretty much as far back as I could remember, I wasn't as happy as most people were, and I wanted to be. Like, I wanted to be happy, and I wanted to go out and do things, and I wanted to, not stay in bed all day and not sleep all day and feel horrible, but I couldn't, and I didn't know why. I just thought that's how I was. I just thought, like, that was my personality, that I'm not a super bubbly, happy person, which I've grown to know that that is not the case. I have a chemical imbalance in my brain. A lot of people have it. That chemical imbalance is what causes depression and anxiety. And I do have it. I do have depression and anxiety. And I don't know, I feel like people have this weird, like, these preconceived thoughts about depression and anxiety. Like, people make it worse than what it is, or, you can just get up and go outside and breathe the fresh air and you're fine, but that's not it. Like, I want to be normal without taking medication. That's like my dream, is to not have to take medication to feel normal. But I can't. So the medication that I take every day, I take one in the morning, like 2 in the morning and 1 at night. So I take it 3 times a day. Corrects the imbalance in my brain and makes me function like a normal person does. But today, I was running late and I forgot to take my medication. And I'm like, okay, you'll be fine. Like, it's fine, it's one day. But as I was going throughout the day, I started noticing myself getting more agitated about nothing. Like, things that normally wouldn't agitate me were agitating me. And things that normally wouldn't bother me had me so, so upset. Even my friend at work noticed that my face was super red. Like, my blood pressure was up. That's how upset I was. Like, all of my blood was just in my face, and I was horribly upset. And for nothing. I mean, like, it was just a little bit busy. That happens all the time. We get busy, and then we slow down, and it's a normal day. And if I had taken my medication this morning, that wouldn't have happened to me. And it's just emotional to talk about. I'm trying not to get upset about it, but I just want people to know that anxiety isn't something that people want to have, and it's not something that, you can just make better just by thinking positive. I was thinking positive this morning. I'm like, well, you forgot your medication and it's not a big deal. You've been feeling normal for a long time with your medication. You forgot it one day. It's not going to affect you. And I realized that it does affect me. And even though I'm functioning, now that I've been taking my medication daily, I've been functioning like a normal adult and a normal person. It made me realize that if I don't take my medication, that I don't function like a normal person, and I don't think like a normal person, and that imbalance in my brain causes me to not be a normal person, and that just sucks. Like, it sucks, and I don't want that. It's horrible because I don't want to have to be on medication my entire life to have to be able to be normal. That's just, nobody does. But I just want it to maybe one day people be able to look at someone with anxiety and not be like, oh, just go out for a jog, just go feel better. And I can't. People need to realize that you can't feel better. And I didn't want to make this video because it's on the internet, and people on the internet aren't always nice. And when you're having a crummy day, you don't really want to put things on the internet that might entice people to be not nice to you. But I'm going to, because I think people need to see this side of me too, the side that's really anxious and has shaky hands and is nervous right now and on the verge of crying just talking about it. And I'm mad at myself. That's the thing. Like, my one, other than staying dedicated to this YouTube thing, my one main New Year's resolution was to take care of myself. And I didn't wake up in time to take my medication, and I'm 8 days into the new year and I'm already failing. But I'm going to do better. I took my medication as soon as I got home, and I'll be up long enough to take my second dose, even though usually I take it morning and night. I'm going to take another dose later tonight, and get back on track tomorrow. That's all I can do is get up and try again. But I did buy some face masks at work. Not that that cures anxiety, but maybe it'll help with my stress pimples and my stress wrinkles. I bought some face masks. I'm sitting under a heated blanket. I'm cooking dinner. I'm going to take a nice long hot shower later, and then use my face mask and just relax, because it takes a lot out of you mentally. You wouldn't think that it does, but just, you can't focus on just doing your normal activities. You're just focusing on like a million things at once. Like, your brain is like, hey, you're supposed to be doing this, but start freaking out about this, and start worrying about this, and then just by the time you get home, you're just so exhausted mentally that you don't want to do anything else. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna cuddle Owen. Hi, baby. Yeah. And we're just gonna hang out tonight and wait for Dustin to get home. What, sweetie? I feel better talking about it. It's scary and to put yourself out there like that. It's not easy to open up the world and let them know that, hi, I am not perfect and I don't, function the way everyone else does, but I know there's a lot of people out there with anxiety that, you know, might need to hear that people that they think have normal lives have anxiety just like them and have depression just like them, and I guess it's more common than people make it out to be. That's what, a lot of people have it. Maybe one day it won't be so taboo to talk about. I don't know. Does this video even have a point? Have I made any sense? Am I going to regret this tomorrow? Who knows? Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys didn't care to see this side of me. Like, you don't mind to see the anxious, nervous, tense, unstable side of me, I guess. The side that's not super happy and the side that's not joking or carrying around, the one who just wants to lay under her heated blanket and be on Twitter for the rest of the night. Thank you for supporting me these past couple of days. It's not been easy, and my friends have gotten me out of the house and taken me to have some fun and stuff, which is nice, and maybe it helps. But I think it's kind of just a needed reminder that I need to take my medication, and that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to take care of yourself. Like, if I had high blood pressure, I wouldn't feel bad about taking high blood pressure medication, right? So I shouldn't feel bad about taking anxiety medication is, I guess, my point. I'm going to stop being so hard on myself, because before I knew what anxiety was, I would be like, I'll just be happy, like, I'd rather be real sad than fake happy. I remember my mom saying that I used to say that to her, and I don't feel fake happy. I don't feel like I'm just super happy when I'm on my medication. I just feel like I'm allowed to experience all the emotions that normal people experience, like happiness, because when you're nervous all the time, it's just like your brain just works against you, kind of. So I hope you guys, some of you, can relate to what I'm saying and I don't sound like a crazy person. Please let me know if you know what I'm feeling, and I am not alone in this. I know a couple of my best friends do have anxiety, and they are high functioning like I am, and they take their medications every day, and we all have our moments. So I know that at least my friends know what I'm dealing with, but let me know if you know what I'm dealing with too, and thank you for being there for me. Thank you for letting me just have someone to talk to until my husband gets home. Good night, guys.